Welcome to the Florida Courts e-filing portal and the My Cases page. My Cases can be accessed by either using your quick links in the upper right-hand corner and selecting My Cases, or if you prefer, go to the Filing Options tab on the menu bar and choose My Cases. There is a lot of information on your My Cases page. You may choose the number of records to show per page by using the drop-down. If you choose a larger number, then you will have the option to scroll down that page. And if you need to move on to a next page, you can do so using the forward button or the back button, or just select the number. The number of records per page you select will remain until you change that number. You also can choose to show your active, your inactive, or all of your cases, and we'll discuss that when we take a look at the service page. The third feature that you have is a search option. If you know a party name, or even part of a party name, you can type that in your search field, and it will take you right to the case that has that party information listed. So you can access the official court file in most counties by clicking on the case number link. That will give you access to the court file and the documents contained therein. You also have access to the service list by clicking on the court case number, so you can update your service list if you need to without actually going through the filing process. It tells you the county you're filing to, the style of your case, and whether or not you're on the receiving service list. It also shows you the status of the case. The status here does not link to the case maintenance system in the county. This is purely a status that you can set so that you can manipulate the way this page looks. The most important feature of the My Cases page is your File Now button. So if we go back to our My Cases page and choose a case that we would like to file documents to, if you click on the File Now button, you no longer have to go through that case information page from the e-filing map and type in the division, the year, and your sequence number. Once you have filed electronically to a case, it's automatically added to your My Cases page so that when you need to file follow-up documents, you can go to your My Cases page, find the case you're filing to, click on the File Now button, and it takes you to the case information page where you can mark this filing as an emergency if it applies, and you can enter a matter number if you have assigned this case a matter number within your law firm. Then you simply go on the filing process to submit your document. So going back to your My Cases page, again, the case number field in most of your counties will give you access to the official court file and the documents therein. The court number gives you access to the service list. Your service list will show you the people that have filed electronically to this case in this top grid. Other attorneys, interested parties can be added using the other attorney or interested party link. It does give you a status of the email that you have added. If you see this icon, it is indicating to you that this is a bad or a bounced back email. You can go into that and it will show you the bounce back date that that email provider has sent back. So you know that that is a bad email address. If, however, you have reset that or changed or contacted that person and found that that is a valid email address that has been cleared on their side, you may reset that email address. you will have to go back in to your My Cases page and go back into the service list for that case in order to see that the bad or the bounce back icon has been cleared. Now, if this email address receives another bounce back, that icon will come back and the info link will be there, and they will be deselected from the service list when you proceed to file your case. You also can change or alter the email addresses for this case for you, the filer. Here you have defaulted to use your profile email addresses. If you wish to designate 3 new email addresses, you may do so in this field. And once you click on Save, it will change this information for you. At the top, as the filer, you'll see now that there is only one email address assigned for service in this case. I also can remove myself from the e-service list for this case. Say I have filed a motion to dismiss or a motion to withdraw. The judge has granted that motion, and I no longer wish to receive the notification of electronic filing of the documents in this case. I can remove myself from the e-service list for this case. If I do that, when I click on Save, it tells me that I will be sending out an email to all of the people on the service list advising them that I have deselected myself from service on this case. So this is how you would manipulate the email addresses for service that you receive on this one case. Down here you can mark this as an active or an inactive case. If you have withdrawn from a case and you no longer wish to receive email notifications and you've removed yourself from the e-service list, you may want to mark this as an inactive case so that it does not show on your My Cases list. That's all this does. It does not link back to the case maintenance system and mark this case as inactive. This is only for purposes of whether or not it appears on your My Cases page. And that goes back to the 3 options that you have available under the display column. You can choose to show your active, choose to show your inactive, or choose to show all. Anything you have marked as inactive, if you choose to show your active cases, will be withheld from the My Cases page. But you still always have access to those cases and to the official court file if you choose to see what's going on in that case by simply looking at your inactive cases or your all. So this is strictly for how you wish to view your My Cases page. But again, the most important thing is access to your e-service list, access to your official court file, and the File Now button, which allows you to quickly go to the case information page to file follow-up documents to a case you have already filed documents electronically to. So that's a quick look at your My Cases page in the Florida Courts e-filing portal.